I am in St. Mary's Cemetery in Minooka, Illinois. I used to live here from 2005 to 2013. And I used to go to the cemetery a lot. There's a bunch of graves here that I'm interested in. Especially this one right here. Zachary Zeller of Minooka. He was a young man, promising young man, whose life was cut short on June 29th, 1990. Him and his three friends, were out driving around in Lockport, Illinois, and they came across some train tracks, and there was a train going through, and the gates were down. So I guess they were impatient, and they went around the gates, not thinking that it was one of those commuter trains that was going through. I think it must have been an Amtrak train. Struck them head on, killed all four kids in the car. And I went to the gravesite of two of the other kids. They're scattered all over this area. But Zachary here, yeah, he was also a Minooka high school student. And yeah, what a sad way to die. Just look at that picture. It's aging. It's getting to be old. But this happened almost 30 years ago. So it's just more than 30 years ago. It's very tragic. And his parents left a note for him over here. Zach, thank you. Thank God for you. The wind beneath our wings. I guess that was from a song. But here he is, Zachary Zeller. I used to visit this grave a lot because this young man, his life was cut short. His name is Justin Todd Munso. He is a lifelong Minooka resident, and he attended Minooka High School, and he lived a good life. He had a really good job after school. He had a good life, had a beautiful girlfriend, and his life was cut short because on December 30th, 1998, Justin got into an accident that killed him. He was driving his car on his way home from work, and he doesn't say how he died, but it says that he was in a car accident and that he perished in a car accident. But here he is, and I wanted to make a video of him because I always think about this guy, what his life would have been like. And I used to work with a person that knew him, or knew his family. And okay, just wanted to show you Justin Todd Munso's grave. Here's the tombstone of Jeffrey Farrar. He was a coach. He had 2 daughters. He was a family man. He died at 39. He committed suicide. I don't know what was going on in his life, but he decided to end it. You know, he had everything. He had a beautiful wife, his high school sweetheart, and had a good job at the union. I guess he wasn't happy. That wasn't enough. So what he did was he went to this bridge. He parked his car near the road, nearby this bridge in Joliet. He wrote a note and left it in his car, and then he jumped off the bridge. And then they found his body floating, and just very tragic. But you never know what people think, you know, what's on their minds when they commit suicide. It just baffles me. I'm looking at the nicely done grave of Patrick Carl Wilde, who died at 33 years old. Construction accident in Wilmington. It doesn't say how he died, but it said in the news it was a construction mishap. But still, he died young, 33 years, just 33 years old, and he was an accomplished midget car racer. And there's a, if you look behind here, that's the car he drives, one of these. And he used to drive around the Grundy County Speedway, and that was his hobby. It's a good hobby. He had a good life, and it ended. So rest in peace, Pat.